Hey guys, it's a Marlin. I've missed you guys so much. Well, a lot of things have been happening with me, a lot of things have been changing. I've been really going through a lot, and I wasn't feeling adequate to do these readings for you guys. And I was also pretty uncertain of, just my position in this world, what I'm supposed to be doing. And if you're struggling with the third chakra as well, you will relate to what I'm going through. But anyway, I'm back here today to do another reading for you guys. If you're interested more about where I've been, what I've been doing in these couple of months that I haven't been posting, you can read about it in my community tab. It'll probably be there as I upload my video. But anyway, today I will be doing a short channeled message for you with my favorite deck that I bought first. I just want to ease back into doing these readings because I've been away for quite a bit. So this will be a channeled message from the person, from someone, from, whoever. It could be from you, it could be from someone you're connecting with. It will be just a channeled thread of thoughts and feelings. So you can pick your pile. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. Of course, choose with your hearts. Only take what resonates, if it resonates at all, and only watch this reading if you're drawn to any of these piles. There's a lot of you guys, and it can't resonate with everybody. So if you have chosen your card, I will get into the first pile. All the piles are attached to an object, but I removed the object so we could choose less with our eyes and more with our hearts. So pile number 1, this was the object that was originally attached to your message. So let's see what your message is. Just take them in this order as they came out. Okay, let's see. I don't quite know how to approach this situation right now. It seems like every time I try to do something, I just can't seem to get it right, and you start to feel a little bit demotivated. You start to feel a little bit I'm not even tired. I can't say that I'm tired. I guess I'm just expecting that the same things will happen to me over and over as I keep trying. I don't quite know where to go at this time, and it seems the same to me if I'm doing what I would consider good or what I consider to be bad. I feel like I'll be getting the same outcome anyway, so yeah. But I'm so in love with you. Really, I don't feel separated from you. I can't even put into words how I actually feel, because you're just this gorgeous blessing that's been given to me. You give me so much hope, just your existence. It's like for a while when I look at you, I can't see all the gray clouds and all the uncertainty around me. I just see something really gorgeous, something beautiful, something that makes this life worth living, you know? You know, you're like the only thing that makes me feel happy these days. I mean, I don't want to sound lame, but, um, you know, just thinking about some past times, thinking about you in general, you know, just thinking about the love and, you know, how love is really worth it in this world. Love as a vibration, like reaching that space of acceptance for another person, for yourself as well. It's something that makes me feel glad to be alive even during these confusing times, you could say. Please don't worry, it's okay. Please don't worry. It's alright, like we didn't know better at the time, and it's not ruining anything, literally. It's not ruining anything. It can't be ruined. So yeah, pile number one, this was your channel message. I hope that it resonated. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If not, then, you know, thanks for watching anyway. This was quite unexpected and emotional, and in the end, just nothing wanted to come out anymore after that sentence. So, I mean, a couple of things were trying to come out, but then, like, the silence was the most, you know, appropriate thing. You know, sometimes pauses say more than actual words, is how I feel sometimes, you know. So moving on to pile number two. This object was originally attached to your reading before I removed it, so there wouldn't be confusion when you pick. So let's see what is in your reading. What is your channel message from someone? Let's see. You know, I just want to tell my own story. After, you know, I've been trying so hard to follow some type of a recipe or some type of tried thing already that will get me somewhere cool, you know, somewhere that is worth being. You know, but then I think, like, why would the other people know better than me? I mean, of course I respect when someone is, like, more knowledgeable than me in some area, but direction you want to take in your life, what you want to do in this life, aren't we here to do something new and create some new paths? You know, that's just what I've been thinking about lately, you know, just to follow my emotional guidance and see, where it gets me, and maybe, we get some new knowledge. Maybe we find something new out, except for like trying these tried paths that have basically failed for the most part, if you know what I'm saying. And I have this feeling that something is coming, like some kind of new beginning is, already hear like this huge energy that, my book is closed. Like I am no longer looking, to know for certain, to have that recipe, to have that. I see life as this like big wave of, like currently I see it as this big wave of energy that's like coming at me. Like kind of like a surfer or something, and like you just kind of need to learn how to ride that, and like what you're getting right now is your biggest gift, like as an experience. Like you're always right where you're supposed to be, and if you like align yourself enough and like to ride that energy, you're like really then, that can start something special. That's how I feel at this moment, if you know what I mean. I hope you do know what I mean, because I honestly don't know even how to talk about this sometimes, but I feel that, like animals, they get it better sometimes because they're like super in the flow, right? They're not, if a cat wants to lick its ass, it licks his ass, it doesn't like look at all the others around it. I mean, I know this is a bad example, but I hope you know what I'm saying, you know? It's just about being in the flow and accepting what is. And not focusing so much on the material things, really, and not focusing so much on, what you don't have or what you should be having. I think the real thing worth having is the experience. And that's really something I'm starting to learn, and that the real abundance is in the experience. The real reward is in experiencing what you get to experience as an individual in this world. Yes, we are all one thing, but you're here as this unique creature, and with its unique traits and unique friends, unique situations, unique things that can only, happen to you, kind of. And isn't that like a blessing? And isn't that something worth following, your own uniqueness? I think we all been focused too much on, what we think will make us happy, what we think we should have, how we should live. So, it's just like, is it really? I mean, you're gonna die someday anyway, and so what? You're gonna have what to show for it? Can't take anything with you when you die anyway, so, I'm just saying. Oh. Yeah, I kind of have a feeling you're wondering about this stuff too, so I don't know. I hope you get to the same conclusions as I do. I hope we get to like, hmm, align on this subject, that we can align, because that's when we vibe the best, okay? Yeah, anyway, I just want to say, like, I mean, there's just enjoy the moment that is given to you, even if it is a moment of wondering, if it's a moment of whatever. It's like this big wave of energy is coming, and I feel it like even intensifying more lately. I'm just trying to roll with it, trying to go with the flow. So yeah, pile number 2, this was your channel message. This was really fun, and this person has a lot of enthusiasm. I think this smiley is really appropriate as an object, and I really randomly picked the objects for today. I didn't feel like using crystals like on the cards. So group number 3, here is your channel message. If you have chosen group number 3, this is your object that I removed. So like you could choose without your eyes, but it was on the decks when I was picking the cards. So let's see what your channel message is. Okay. I just can't believe that what happened has happened, you know, that this cycle is finally closing. Like, oh my god, I can't. You know, I almost feel like I've lost something, I can't lie, because, you know, once you're in this state and focusing on all these same things for a long time and then it suddenly changes, it, you know, you evolve into this higher timeline, things are just, you know, suddenly you don't know where you are, like it doesn't feel like home that much, but you know, I'm glad. I'm glad it's over. It's just like emotionally I'm trying to still adjust to it. That's all. Because you know, it was about the time for the shit to hit the fan. Really, it's just like the tower wasn't meant to stand, you know, it was built on a very dangerous place, let's say, around different kinds and colors of truth and, you know, fake confidence and, you know, let it burn. Let it burn, what can I say? It's just. Sorry? I'm sorry, guys. Someone just called me on my Facebook on the computer. But you know, I'm in a strange way glad that this has happened because you know, there's nothing that can fool me now. Really, I feel like I will be much less or much more perceptive and keen on people, their intentions, what. You know, I don't think I'll be dumbfolded by something like this in the future again, and you know, that is a skill I think is worth having because you don't always know what's ahead of you, you don't know when some things start, you don't know where they're gonna go, how they're gonna end up, but you know, I just feel like I feel much richer by having this experience. I mean, sure, it was not great, but also it was not terrible. It was something like when you know deep inside something already, even when it comes as a shock, it's not that much of a shock, really, because, you know, the smoke was there all along. You were just kind of ignoring it. The dark clouds were there a long time. Certainly, I'm not celebrating, you know, I mean, what can I say? You know, I'm trying to rebuild myself, realize who I am. I don't have that much. You know, I wouldn't say these are really the happy times. These are definitely trying times, changing times, also times of, you know, just grieving some past times, grieving some good times, changing perspectives about were those actually the good times? Or I hope you know what I'm saying. I don't... You know, I'll be focusing more on me this time around, definitely. Because I don't want to deal with any more conflict. Like, if I see that something is not working, I'm walking away. It's not that I hate anyone or, you know, want... You know, I'm walking away with love from everything that doesn't serve me anymore. That is simply where I am at this moment, and, you know, I think it's a good place to be. Because for so long I was just ignoring all the trickery going on around me, all the games, and I was trying to be fine with it, but, you know, I'm not fine with it anymore. So, you know, the new cycle begins. So, group number 3, this was your channeled message. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you another time then. That's the end of the whole reading. Bye, guys.